this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here with a little video. To be honest, I wanted to craft, I wanted to do a video, but then I started to clean my room, which isn't a good start to film because you come across so many things. And then I lost track of time, but I also remembered I still had to work with the Collage challenge papers from March. I haven't done anything with these yet. I should have done this on the 1st of March, but I didn't. But maybe you remember that I created a little journal. And I also have to say I had footage of making the cover. So covering the spine and making the binding and putting the papers in. I do not remember what it was. There was, oh yeah, my son was playing the saxophone when I was recording. And I wasn't sure if you could hear it on the recording, and you could. It is terrible. Not that he plays saxophone, because it actually is very good, but the sound you hear down below on the video is terrible. So I do not have a tutorial, but what I did is made a a 2-signature elastic binding system. So here's an elastic, and over here is an elastic. Where's the other one? Yeah, in here. And I just put some papers in. I'm not sure if all papers will be in because it's already a bit chunky. But I also included the papers because these are the Valentine. These are from March, the Collage challenge papers. I think I created this on camera. And this is also from the Valentine. I put it in here like a pocket. I made a few items. It's supposed to be like so. And this is just a journal for myself to, well, when I'm busy, I'm not always able to do large projects or videos, or so I thought, well, maybe put the monthly challenges in here. I believe I have another thing stuck in here, or not yet. No, I do not. So I thought, well, put in the things that you created. These I created from the, I have to say, from the January challenge papers. It says Happy New Year. I made these on camera. And I was thinking to actually work on the cover today, because that has to be decorated. I don't believe I'm going to decorate this piece, but I am going to decorate this piece. I'm also doubting if I can add something like this on here, on one of these. I like this, but I do like this a lot. I could also just have this on the front, or is it too plain? I also thought about adding this. This is most definitely from a free challenge paper. Honestly, I have no clue which one they are from. Oh, I do have a clue. What does it say? Oh, Facebook group freebies week 1. I believe this is from last year, but I printed it on fabric, and this frame too. And I thought, well, this is a cute frame to put on the journal. I thought maybe I could layer it like this, but like I said, I do like this piece a lot. So still no clue what to do. But I also like layering a lot of things. So I think I'm going to cover the front cover. Otherwise, there's no fun in creating the journal. Leaving it as it is. Still debating on this. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me see. What else can we do? Let me grab some fabrics and some maybe a book page or so. This I'm going to work on in the next video. I wanted to do something on the cover. I also have pretty Tim Holtz things. I have them for a while now. A lot of different things. Also like the people. The cutout people. So maybe I was thinking maybe I should do something with that instead of going for a fabric, or I don't believe this is Tim Holtz, but I still have the memoranda paper and the, what is this? What's this one? I think this is wallflower, if I'm correct. Yes, the wallflower. And I believe it's discontinued, or it's being released again, and then it's called From the Vault. Yeah, I have this, so why not use it? What shall I use? I believe I can use, oh, this is so pretty, one of the smaller. Oh, and I also have this, also really cute. Very tempting to use this. I think I will use one of these. Yeah, because I have so many Tim Holtz things. Okay, now we have to make a second choice. What image are we going to put on? No clue at all. I think I go for this side. And the reason why is because to me this looks more like a border. So it's two different things. And over here it sort of looks like it's one section. So it will fit on here. That's the only reason why. Looking for my scissors. They are over here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut in the middle. You have to start somewhere. And let me decide what I'm going to put on. Okay, maybe a little lower, because I'm not sure if this will be, or should I do it like so? But this is going to be cut off for sure. Okay, let's try it this way. Okay, I have one pencil and it doesn't work. Why? Okay, so we sort of have the height. Now I need to make it straight, because I didn't cut straight at all. And what am I going to put on? I think this is going to be it. pretty sure it's not straight. And it's not. I don't know, it's always with this thing, you really have to press this. Maybe I need to take you up a little because you're so very close. Yes, maybe this is better. So I thought to put this on here. And I sort of measured, but not measured. And I'm going to cut off a little bit from the top, but also making sure it's absolutely straight. Because I have a feeling it still isn't straight. So we have this now. Okay, this can fit. I need to take off a tiny bit. Yeah, a tiny bit from the top. This should fit. I need to ink. I'm going for walnut stain. So yes, I hope you are all right. We are still in the middle of the March challenges. And I have to admit, I haven't done a lot because I had the kitchen renovating, construction work done. Well, done is not the right word. I've been doing things. On my days off, I put on wallpaper. And as you know, I'm not a measuring type of girl. And when you order wallpaper, that's not a good quality to have. So I ordered wallpaper and it was specially designed. And I will show you a picture one day, but it's so pretty. And I even asked my husband at one point when it arrived, because I unwrapped it and I saw 6 panels and I had 2 rolls. And I said to my husband, is this enough? And he measured the 6 panels times 2, because he thought you have 2 packages with each 6 panels. Turns out, when I was putting on the wallpaper and unwinding the roll and cutting the panels, there were 3 in each roll, so I had 6 in total, so I kind of missed 6 panels. So I did put on what I had, and now half the wall is with wallpaper, and the other half we are still waiting on the delivery of that wallpaper. But yeah, it will be okay, for sure. Yeah, let's do a little collaging on here. So I have these frames. These are from 49 Market. And I bought these on sale. And I thought, well, I need to have these. I have sort of red, brownish, purple. I could have used this in the burgundy paper journal. But I was thinking to add this one, or I'm going for the brown. So that is one thing I'm going to add. And I also have these. And these are the photo booth. And I just want to put in these. Well, not all of them, of course, but one of these. Just checking to see which one I want to use. I like them, but not all are very pretty pictures, to be honest. But let's see. Look at this one. So funny. Yeah, but you see how many items you got. It's just so much. A little too much, to be honest. It's very overwhelming, and I also have a feeling I have some like in like 2 times, but I'm not really sure. Let me see. Nope. Let me see, this is a smaller set. I'm not sure I want them like this. Let me check. Let me check the other color. And this reminds me of the challenge we did in the Facebook group with the photo strips, the vintage photo strips. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, they are all over Pinterest now because somebody shared my freebies on Pinterest. So if you want to have a strip like this, they are on Pinterest, made by me. But you can search for them. And they are also in the Facebook group, of course. Yeah, I'm going to use these. So I'm not going to use these, but this one. Yeah, I'll put it over here. I have my little tube thingy, because I always lose these. So I put them on a ring. I'm not sure if you will see this because the frame is going over, so maybe I decide to not use the frame. Still debating. I think I still will go for this one. I'm sorry. Keep changing my mind. Because I think I am going to glue this behind the images. Like so. So what I'm going to do is put glue on this. Like so. Okay, it's very difficult to glue. Let me get a little bit of tape. And this is just paper tape. Nothing special. You can also use washi, of course. And that's also something. I have so many Tim Holtz washies. And I absolutely love them, but I do not use them very often. So I'm trying to use more of the things that I already have. But yes, it's very difficult as a digital designer. Of course, you have new kits every month. And I also want to work with the new papers every month. And at one point this week I said to my husband, maybe I just don't want to make digitals anymore. And he was in shock. As I was in shock, because I thought, what am I saying? But it does limit you in being creative with other things. But I do like making the digitals. I love the designing part. And I also want to work with each and every paper I made. But in reality, that isn't always possible. And when you also have things like this in your stash, it's not going to be easy. Because every time I have to decide, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm not so happy with how this is over here. Because it's very much not straight. Okay, now it's even worse. But I'm also not trying to make it perfect, because it is handmade and it's not perfect. So I'm just going to leave it. So we have this. Do I need to add like a contrast paper? Like so, or just put it on here. And I also have these. These are the type chips. And I want to put these on too. And I also have a video where I create my own, because I also have the embossing folder with the type chips. It's 3D, it's also from Tim Holtz. And I used food packaging. And they turn out pretty well. I put these in the steampunk journal, but it was, I had a whole thing, a sort of journal card made from that type. Type chip embossing folder. So I'm going to add this one. And then I also have, these are very tiny. These are the, I don't know, an ephemera, field notes, ephemera pack. So I do know. I'm just going to put on a few of these. Maybe even a little floral thing. Just let me, I don't want that one. I do like this one. This is the chip. Okay, what else can I put on? It's also tiny. Maybe? No. This. I also received many embellishment pieces. I am not sure if these are actually Tim Holtz or, because they are pretty shiny. I really don't know. They are fun. And I have them in my stash for a while now, so I thought, well, maybe you should use it and not hoard everything. Yes, but I'm not certain this is Tim Holtz. It might be a Temu thing or AliExpress thing. I don't know. But it was incredibly kind of that lady to send me all these things. I received so much. I want to add these for sure. But let me figure out. I think I want this like so. This like so, and maybe this over here. No, I'm not going to put that over here. But I also like this. No, I don't like that. Maybe I can do something with these. No, it's a bit silly. I'm going for these. So yeah, but my husband was in shock when I said, well, maybe I should stop making kits. He was, are you serious? I said, well, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on so many beautiful things that I want to work with, and I'm not able to work with. But I don't think I can really stop designing. But it has been on my mind. I'm really serious that I thought this. I'm not just saying. Okay, it's almost exactly on the spot where I ripped it off. I'm just going to glue it down. Otherwise, I keep moving this. Of course, it drops. Why? Okay, this is on here. I'm so loving this tool. Oh. A bit of glue over here. I said I wanted this. I didn't say that, but I think I'm going to glue it like that. Okay. I have no idea where to put it, so I'm just gluing it down so it's on there. Otherwise I keep moving it around, and I know I will do that. I'm not sure where there's order number on, but anything is possible. Okay, where am I going to put this? Maybe on here, this side. I'm always debating whether this is a... Apparently you have to glue it on. I thought it was a sticker. Every time I use this, well, this is actually the second time or the third time I'm using this, but I'm always confused. Okay. Where am I going to put these? Where? I think I'm going to put it. Lower. And this one a little higher. Or just one a little lower. But I like this. So I'm not going to use this, but I did Tim Holtz thingies, which I absolutely love. Yeah, I do want to sew over this too, and I also want to heat this, but I think I will do this in the next video. But for now, I do like this a lot. It's cute. Yeah, and these are my initials. So, but I'm going to heat this because something is going to happen when you heat this, and I want to do that when I have enough time, and I do not have enough time anymore because it's rather late in the evening and I do have to go to work tomorrow. But I'm so happy that I did this already today. So yeah, this is a little video for today, using only Tim Holtz things. That's no, and 49. What's the name? I always forget. 49 markers. If you are interested in the items that I use, I try to show you everything on camera, but you can always ask under the video, of course. And I will try my best to search for the items that I used. I'm also a little bit behind responding to all your lovely comments, but I always catch up, as you know by now. But I'm still half in the middle of the remodeling, doing the videos, going to work, preparing for next month, and getting organized, well, in my craft room, but also in the house. It's a little bit much, not complaining, but that's why I'm not very often on YouTube. But today I was. And if you watched, I want to thank you for watching. It was so nice having you. I hope you liked the video. Maybe you want to leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And if you're new to my channel, maybe you want to be a subscriber. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of playlists. I have a lot of challenges in the Facebook group. But yeah, if you watch the next time, you can see me do different things. So this is it for today. Again, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye-bye. Bye.